Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, please hit subscribe. Show your girl some love. Become part of the Rainbow fam, basically. Okay, so I've asked people some questions on Instagram. I would ask them, I think it's been like a week or two, I don't know. But I've asked him questions like basically mental health and LGBTQ plus related questions, and I have screenshotted some of them, and yeah, I'm gonna answer them in a video. Here it is. Hi. Just so you know, I am a vampire. I don't know. I'm just a really weird person, and that's okay, cause you'll get to know that part of me. Yeah. Hi. Okay, so the first question I'm gonna read, how does anxiety affect you, and what's it like to have anxiety? How does it feel to you? How does it affect you? Well, basically, um, it's hard to explain sometimes because there are different types of anxiety. There are many different types of them, and I went to therapy and seen a doctor, psychiatrist too, and they wouldn't tell me, but they have written it down, and I have gotten a copy of the paper, psychiatric evaluation thing, basically, and it's called GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder. And I've known I've had anxiety. How it affects me, I'm constantly always worried and scared and shaky, and sometimes when I'm in situations, like I cannot handle being in loud, crowded, and public situations. That gets me anxious, or if something happens, it gets me very anxious. And also since I have asthma, having anxiety can also affect my asthma as well. And it's really hard when you're I think the word excessive worry, a lot, constantly, basically, like if I'm out in public somewhere, in stores, restaurants, etc., if I cannot, I feel like I can't, it's just too much for me. For a person to say hi to someone, it's hard. And I can be shy at times, but there's a difference between shy and just having anxiety, or having social anxiety, you know, generalized anxiety. And the PTSD also has anxiety, and OCD also includes anxiety. There are many different types of them. It's hard to explain. It's I can't handle it. I can't. It's too much. And I worry about the future, about my future, my life. I worry about everything. And I'm always having constant racing thoughts in my head, even negative, lots of negative thoughts as well. And sometimes I will have nightmares. And I feel like if I'm in some place alone, I'll get so terrified, and I'll panic. And it's no, I can't. Unless I have someone with me, someone familiar that I'm comfortable with, that I trust and know, I wouldn't be that scared. It's it's too much. What it's like to have anxiety, it's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. The next question is bisexual erasure, erasing bisexuality from history. Basically, how does it make me feel? I don't like it. I don't. When they just erase the fact that that bisexuality is real, it does exist, but they just erase it. Like, it doesn't exist at all. Like, bisexual invisibility, like, it's invisible, it's not there, but yes, the hell it is. You know, is like bisexual and invisibility is like the tendency to ignore, basically, remove, falsively, or just remove everything evidence of bisexuality in history. Yeah. And that's just like, it's not cool because it's there, and there are people out there who are scared to come out as bi, and who feel like that they don't belong, and I have made lots of videos of bisexuality, what, like, how I knew that I was bi, or coming out, or like people that I know that have accepted me, or like there's a being LGBT, and how it's always like pretend like it's not there but it is there, or people always making assumptions and stereotypes and, you know, myths and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like all that stuff I have talked about a lot, and I really hate that, to pretend like bisexuality does not exist. It's not cool. Like, hey, I got a rainbow flag too. I've had this since 2000 and I think 17, since I first went to Pride, which was really memorable for me. And the first time, like, I was super super happy, and I kept this, my first rainbow flag. Yeah, and I haven't been to Pride last year. I don't know about this year. Hopefully, because like I can't. For me, it's like it's hard to go to places by myself. It's like hard because like it's that fear. It's like I can't. I wish I had a ride to go. Like, hey, can I get a ride this to take me to this Pride? Like, hey, it'll be hot because it'll be in the summer, but like it'll be worth it, because like maybe I'll get another flag. I want to get one that's a bisexual flag, maybe like this, or like a cape, because I want a cape. Okay, the next one is, how do you deal with depression? I don't know how to answer that, because like I'm still dealing with it, and it's not easy dealing with depression, and I hate when people say, "Oh, you're just sad." Like, yeah, I could be sad, but it's more than that, you know, and it's hard, sometimes hard to talk about, to explain, and sometimes when people ask me, are you okay? How do you deal? How do you, like, sometimes I just don't know how to answer it. I don't have an answer. It's like I have these mixed thoughts. I had to think a lot about it. Like, how do I deal with it? Like, cause sometimes I forget stuff. I'm like, hold on, let me think. Like, how do I do this? Like, what? I think maybe I do this or do that. With depression, it's hard. Usually, when I'm so depressed, I could just sit in a corner and just think and cry and get emotional and stuff, and just like, I just sit there. Like, I just want to be in the dark, and sometimes I like the dark. But how to deal with it? Like, I'm still trying to. It's for a couple of years I've been dealing with this, and it's like I don't have an answer, and not everyone does. But yeah, this is just like questions based on my personal experience. Like, people asking me this about me. It's like, you know, everyone has their own way of dealing with things, basically. So, like, yeah, sorry. I don't know. I just try to be positive. I try to just not think negatively. Like, do something that you like to make you happy. Like, not like, oh, like really really happy, but it's something to make you feel a little bit more better. And how you're like, ugh, just not feeling it. Like you just don't have the energy, or you just want to sit in the corner, or you just want to. Sometimes you feel empty, but just try to be or think positive, or do something that makes you feel a little more better, And also talking it out. Sometimes that helps instead of keeping everything bottled up inside. Cause someday you just like explode, just explode. Kitty, this is so freaking cute. Yeah, I got it in online eBay. From China, Hong Kong. Were you scared to come out, and what was it like to come out? I did not come out individually, like discern like one at a time, like individual people. Like I did not come out like that, cause like I just made a video about it coming out in a video to everyone, because I found that one that way more easier than just talking it out with someone, cause like that was just too hard. Like it's really really hard. It really is. It's a struggle. It's not very easy to talk about, especially when you come out to your loved ones, to your friends or family. When you think, oh, what if they won't accept me? What if they'll kick me out? What if they'll disown me? What if they'll hate me and they won't love me anymore? Or what if I lose friends and stuff and I have no one to talk to? Like, you'll start to think those thoughts. And yeah, it happens. But sometimes there are people that may surprise you. Some people that they might surprise you. You never know. Sometimes the person that you think would not accept you actually would. And sometimes the one person that you think would not, and it's like, what? I made a coming out video 2016, I think, or 2017. I wasn't sure what year was it. I think it was 2016. Yeah, I think so. It's mostly like talking about fighting this like struggle within myself. And it's a very long video because it just took me a long time to just talk about it, because I was getting really emotional and I was very nervous. And part of my family already knows. It was like some of it are aware and don't really care. They just like, okay, like, oh, cool. Like, some of them do not agree, but say, hey, I don't care. Like, it's like they don't agree but don't care at the same time. Like, don't like it but whatever kind of thing. Or like some people, they're just like, hey, that's cool. Like, they're really accepting. Like, hey, like, that's cool. Like, and they could just talk to me like a normal person, like, and they would never bring it up. And if they would just talk to me normally, like, hey, like, how's it going? How you doing? You got a girlfriend? You got a boyfriend? Like, what? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, you're like, oh, they have a regular conversation without it getting too weird or it becoming an argument or something, And some of them just rather pretend like it doesn't, and pretend it's not real, or pretend like, oh, that part of me does not exist. And yeah. But anyway, people that they have lots of support in their family and friends, lucky. Really. But it just like, there is no age or time to ever come out. You come out when you're ready, when you feel ready, when you believe and know that you're strong enough to do it, brave enough, and that you're in a safe environment. That if you have somewhere, if you get kicked out, hopefully there's a friend or someone that you can reach out to for help, and you just know that there are people out there who actually do care, and they will listen to you, and they would like help you and support you, and you can come out at any age. If you're young or old, doesn't matter. It doesn't. And just when you're ready. This one says comparing yourself to others. Yeah, I have thought about that sometimes. Like, haven't some of us like do that, compare ourselves to other people, like to better looking people, like, oh man, I wish I looked like her, I wish I had her body, her hair, her eyes, her nose, or I wish I had his ass, I wish I had this. Like, you just look like, you could just like, you could admire them, or you just like, damn, like, it's not fair. Or like, or even like when people compare you to the people, not just like, not like, but like yourself, comparing yourself, but like someone else compares you, it makes you feel less of a person, makes you feel less of them, like, oh man, like, I'm not worthy, I feel worthless. Like, we shouldn't keep doing that to ourselves though, comparing ourselves. Like, sometimes I wish I was prettier, I wish I was skinnier, I wish my nose wasn't like a little button or something, like a little button nose, or like, or I wish I had a bigger ass from like, like, sometimes we do that, we have low self-esteem, sometimes we just put ourselves down. And you know what they say, sometimes, like, we are our own worst enemy, basically, I guess. But we should, like, stop doing that. It's not easy just to stop, because sometimes we still do. I still do it sometimes, but like, there are times where, like, hey, I look good, and there are times where I'm like, I don't like myself, comparing ourselves to others. Haven't we done some of that, But we have to think, like, hey, I am my own person. I'm unique, and like, I'm basically one of a kind. Like, express your like uniqueness, there are stereotypes about mental health. Mental health stereotypes. That's another question. There's lots of people stereotyping or making assumptions about mental health that, like, I really hate. Like, don't say this to a person with mental health that they're crazy. Because sometimes there are people who are born with something, or they have something that they cannot control. Yes, there is treatment, but it does not go away. And you calling them crazy, for example, it's not helping. Let's just make things worse. And you don't do that for someone that can't even control it. It's hard. It's not easy. The stereotype that, oh, they all have to be ugly or unattractive, ugly, unattractive, fat, or like gross looking, have bad clothing or whatever, no makeup, and that's just bull. It's not entirely true. Yes, there are people who are like that, but not all of them. There are people who look normal, but they're not always okay, and they're not always normal. And plus, normal, who cares about being normal? You can be different, express being different, and I like being different. And if you're different, that's okay. It's what makes you special and beautiful. There's a lot of stereotypes about mental health, and it's like, like, you have to look a certain way, or you don't look this, you don't look that, or like, you're too pretty to have this. I'm just like, ugh, like, really? Like, a person could be pretty and they could have a disability, disorder, etc., or whatever. Like, I don't mean that in. It's not always like physical. Sometimes it could be mental. And they don't have to be unattractive to like have a disability. Like, really. I'm not having a video about this. Like, things you should stop saying or doing to people with disabilities or disabled people. Like, it's like physical and mental impairments too. Like, you think impairment only involves what's on the outside, but what about what's on the inside? Sometimes we can pretend to be happy, or pretend like, oh, we're okay. We could dress up, look nice, put makeup on, but deep down, what if we're not okay? To hide our true feelings. The stereotypes, gotta stop. There's so many of them I can't even like Okay, body positivity. There are times where I'm like, hey, I've made a video about body positivity and how I'm like, hey, I'm big. I'm a big girl. I'm not skinny. I'm fat. Yeah. And guess what? I think I look beautiful no matter what shape and size I am, because all women are beautiful no matter what. All women and men. Don't forget the guys, because there are guys who are self-conscious and guys who have insecurities with their own body as well. I'm insecure about my body, and there are things that I'm just insecure about with my own body that sometimes it's hard for me to talk about. I haven't even talked to like anyone about, because there's some things I just keep to myself, because I feel like when I think about it, I'll cry, and it's like I can't even say it, because it's like I'm not brave enough to even talk about it. And like, but to express yourself and love yourself the way you are, and screw the haters and people that judge you or hate on you and stuff, or make fun of you. No, like only your opinion of yourself matters, not anyone else's. You're beautiful no matter what, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Body positivity, like, it's a really good thing. No matter if you're skinny, big, large, slim, chubby, curvy, whatever size you are, you're gorgeous. No matter what. And I have to make a video about it. I don't remember. I think it was 2016. I wasn't really sure what year was it. But yeah. Okay, another one is, did you remember ever struggling with your sexuality in school, like middle school or high school, etc.? I remember yes, I have struggled with my own sexuality in schools, like around them pre-teens, around there, and I have noticed some things about myself and the struggle to hide it. And trust me, I was really good at hiding that. Like, so good. Like, I never told nobody. Not even till, like, later, like, way later on. Like, maybe I was 18, 19, around there. 17, 18, 19, just around that age. And I've done this way when I was younger. But I just had a lot of self-doubt. I was doubting a lot, denying it. But it's still there. Like, I can't change that. Like, I can't change who I am. Like, sometimes there are changes a good thing, but not all the time. And once you learn to finally accept yourself, the biggest part is accepting, telling other people and hoping they'll accept you. Yeah, I have struggled, so it wasn't easy. Discovering myself, discovering new things about myself that I never knew I liked, or like, yeah. But if you have, let me know in the comments your stories, your coming out, or like you experience the sexuality or gender identity. Like, yeah, just leave a comment, or like mental health stuff as well. Which gender you like / attracted to more? um, okay, for everyone, it's like everyone's different. So some people like both, one more than the other. So it's like either way, you're still bi. Like, if you're bisexual, if you like guys more than girls or girls more than guys, or just like whatever, like, it is what it is. Like, you mean, like, doesn't matter if you like what you like. That's good on you. Me, I like both. So I don't know. Like, I like them both. Like, I can't. If what I'm attracted to more, I guess I am attracted to more the female body, I guess. I mean, I love, like, the male body too, but I think just women's body is just like way more hot and sexy, and yeah. Okay, now I'm feeling awkward talking about this. But that's my answer. Have you experienced PTSD? Yes. Yes, I have. And I've also been like diagnosed with it too. MDD, GAD, PTSD, and or ASD. I think it's 4 of them, right? Did I count right? Yeah, it's 4. Yes. I don't want to explain why because it's a lot of stuff. And yeah, it's like anything could cause PTSD. Like for anything, no matter what you experience in your life, bullying, sexual harassment, military, whatever you've been through, um, death, all that stuff. So I'm not gonna get into that, but okay, if your child was gay or any of the LGBTQ, how would you how would you deal with it? Duh, accept them, of course. Love them forever, unconditionally, duh. I have a video about this, honey. I have made a video, like, think twice about this. Like, because we actually so many videos about parents neglecting them and hurting them emotionally, just throwing them out, and they end up being homeless and stuff. And it's like, it's all too much. I'm just like, really? Come on. They're really your child. You should love them no matter what. No matter who they love or what they are and how they express themselves or who they want to be and how they identify, etc. Like, this is unconditional love, honey. Like, like, accept them, love them, support them. You raise them. Like, they're your blood. It don't matter. You know? What is autism spectrum disorder? To shorten it, and basically it's like spectrum is like a wide range of other people that are autistic slash Asperger's syndrome, autism, where it's high functioning or not, or I think it was one word called percev. I can't pronounce it, but I don't remember some of it. But it's like everyone has the same, but also different and similar symptoms. They all have unique symptoms, but also, different. And some of them are a little bit similar. Not everyone that is autistic have the same thing as the other one does, but they have some also similarities. And it's a type of learning disability, communication, behavior, and even like awkwardness. But some of them are smart too. So like it depends. It's like a spectrum, like kind of like saying bisexuality spectrum. There's a whole wide range of it, kind of like that. It's a lot. So if a person that is autistic but doesn't fall into other autism stuff, they might put them in the spectrum instead. Like, oh, they might not have this one, but they could be a different type of autism. So it's like in the spectrum. Autism spectrum disorder. What label do you feel comfortable in? I feel the label, I like bisexual or queer. I like the word the label queer, bisexual, and sometimes the word gay, even though I'm not I'm not very much gay, but I just like the word. I just love the word gay. Gay. I just love the word gay. Gay. Anyway, but like I'm more comfortable with the label bisexual. Not everyone is into labels. Everyone likes to be labeled, like be put in a box or in a category. They like to like whatever they want and not be labeled because they don't like it. And some people think it's awesome. Some people don't like it, but there are people who do and think it's important to have labels. So everyone has their own opinion on that. Me, I just like the label bi because I do feel comfortable with that label. And yeah, or queer. So either one. What are you comfortable with what label you like. Just tell me in the comments what label do you like, or if not, if you don't like it, that's okay. Okay, and that is it. Bye, my beautiful people, my friends, my subscribers, everyone. Thank you for watching, okay? I hope you liked this video. Give a big thumbs up. Part of the Rainbow fam, you know, subscribe. Be part of the Rainbow fam, get it? Because, like, the rainbow flag. Yeah, I love rainbow flags. I love rainbow. Everything is rainbow. I love it. Anyway, subscribe. Please subscribe. Show me some love. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to let you guys know whenever I upload a video, to like notify you basically. And links down below, of course. Links down below. Check them out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Check out more of my storytime videos and my LGBTQ plus content. Links down below. Story times, LGBT content, and then there are other videos down there that I have linked for you guys. So a playlist basically. Yeah. Anyway, bye guys. Love you all, and until next time, bye.